Hey guys, it's me, Jessie. I am talking to you in my car. Most of my alone time, no, all of my alone time is in the car. Whether I'm going to pick Josiah up from school, I take him to gymnastics and I hang out in my car for that time being. I'm going food shopping or something for the family. This is the only time I get alone time, so usually this is the best time for me to make a video when I just want to talk about stuff. So I want to update. I have some really great stuff to update about the boys. Sometimes it's really hard to make a video with the kids. There's so much to show and explain, but either my camera is not, my phone is not ready to be recording, or maybe there's too much going on. Even though it's a perfect moment to capture, I just can't quite coordinate it. I mean, I've been wanting to make a video of Josiah doing schoolwork, remote learning, for a couple of weeks. I've been trying. I even have the intro video completed on that, but anytime it's time to try to attempt that, it hasn't been very successful. So, and I'm not even sure you'll ever get to see that, because that's part of my really great news, really great updates about the kids. The school district that Josiah is in has decided that all students with an IEP stands for Individualized Educational Program. All special needs students have one. The IEP explains any tests that were done, any accommodations the students need to help them succeed in their learning environment. It explains any goals, things like that. Usually we have a meeting every year to update the IEP. The IEP will explain what sort of classroom setting they're in, what kind of services they'll get, like whether it be speech, counseling, occupational therapy, a one-to-one aid or crisis para, as Josiah has had since pre-K, all those things. An IEP explains everything for the child, for their educational needs. Any child that receives any sort of services at all, even if a child just receives speech therapy, they have an IEP. So it's just a definitive plan. It's a legal document. Schools aren't allowed to deviate from that. So it protects the parents when everything's in writing, obviously. So, my point. The district that we are in has decided that, Josiah's in an ICT classroom. ICT classroom, for those who don't know, half the classroom are general ed students, children with no special needs, no IEPs, just everyday, general ed kids. And the other half of the class is special needs, special ed kids. Josiah's on that side. Now, the funny thing about Josiah's on that side because of the autism and the ADHD and his attention issues and things like that. But he is taught on the general ed side. He can handle the speed and the level of requirements as a general ed student. He's just in that classroom for the extra support because there's two teachers. One is a general ed teacher, one is a special ed teacher. So he needs to be in that classroom for the extra support for those days he is struggling, but he can function on the general ed side with that. So that's cool. Anyways, my point, the district that we're in has decided children with IEPs will be going to school 4 days a week. So before Josiah was going to school Mondays and Tuesdays and doing remote learning Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He now goes to school. It started this week. We're like the second week of December or whatever. He now goes to school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays remote learning, Thursday, Friday he goes to school, which is good. And when I told him this, he was so happy. He was dying to go back to school because he wants his routine. He wants what's normal for him, and what's normal for him is going to a building every day, being taught by teachers. He still has the 1 day a week, Wednesday remote learning, which is fine. It's fine. I'll take 1 day as opposed to 3. I'm still hoping to record him doing some schoolwork then, so you can maybe get an idea of how much of a struggle it was for us. But he's happy. We're thrilled. Normalcy is slowly returning back to his life. Now, Joshua has, he was at the early intervention level, and when he turned 3, he came up to the preschool level. So the department that handles these things changed. So he had to go for reevaluations. They had to test him on everything. I chose somewhere for him to get these evaluations done. There was about 3 or 4 of them. And today I had his meeting. It's actually 2 hours ago I had his meeting. And I cannot begin to tell everyone how happy I am. The recommendations for him: he will be starting a program for children with special needs. He will be going 5 days a week. He will be in an 8-1-2 setting, meaning 8 students, 1 teacher, 2 teacher assistants. He will be receiving 3 times a week speech therapy and 2 times a week occupational therapy to address his motor issues, meaning fine motor and gross motor, and his sensory issues, which I've already explained many times to you guys. 5 days a week in a classroom with other kids. It just so happens the school that he'll be going to is the school I wanted. I had to pick 3, and that school was number 1 on my list. I wanted to go to him. I wanted him to go there very badly. I toured the school last year. I loved this school. It was perfect for him, and now he's going to it, and that will begin in January. So I just wanted to give everyone the great and wonderful news. Joshua, I'm sure, will be excited every time because the school that I took him to for the evaluations is the school he's going to. So after the first evaluation was done, when we went there a second time, he realized, hey, I've been here before and I like it. And he would go running to the door, and he wanted to go in the classrooms, and anytime it was time to leave, he was quite upset, which made me only want him to go there even more because he liked it. So all great things. It's the middle of December. 2021 is already looking brighter for us, and we're all really happy and excited, and these are great things for our children. Josiah will go back, have some normalcy, and Joshua will be in a program that will definitely boost him and give him what he needs, and hopefully our boy will be speaking a lot more and tantruming a lot less. Great news.